We have a panel of New Bedford Youth. We're actually hosting the second part of Teen Talk with, like I said, we got teens from New Bedford and Vogue, and they're here today to discuss a variety of things, including their experiences at the feast, how they did with the restrictions, which also includes the mall too. So it's basically a recap of what we did several weeks back. All right, so guys, we'll start first with, of course, the big happenings this weekend was the feast, Thursday through Sunday. We all know that it's one of the city's bigger attractions, and basically we talked about it last time. So they had a restriction on any youth who were under the age of 18. In your experiences, how did that work out?
Go, Jamari.
Well,
Anybody can go. The floor is yours. Just speak.
All right, I'll go first. I didn't go, so I don't know.
yeah, I was working, so
I think the rule. I don't know if they're talking about being under 18. Like, do people
I thought it
getting
was
kicked
21.
out?
No, it's 18. 18, anyone under 18 after 8 o'clock would not be admitted.
Uh,
oh, no.
well,
Yeah,
the
it's 21.
I have someone has told me that they have not been able to get in after 8 o'clock, but I don't know about people getting kicked out after 8 o'clock. But that's what I know.
All right. So, when you guys were there, did you experience any altercations between people? Any fights or mishaps? Did you witness any?
Yeah.
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 What was it? Just fights between individuals or groups of people?
I seen a few group fights.
A few
Really?
group fights.
Yeah.
Was it quelled fast? Was it stopped pretty quick by the police?
Yeah. There's a lot of police.
The one I seen was not stopped fast.
No.
It
No,
lasted-
I mean, the police can't be. In all fairness, police can't be everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
um, you got to take into account. You're talking thousands of people to maybe, literally, if I had to put a number down, you're probably talking about 150 people to one police officer. So, in fairness to the New Bedford Police, they have their hands full, and who knows, things could have happened simultaneously, where something happened at one end, and you had to respond at the other end. So, how did you guys feel about the new implementation of going through the metal detectors? How did you guys feel about that?
They got that last year too.
Oh, yeah. Just I should say, not that,
The
but
lines.
the lines,
Um, When I went Sunday, it wasn't that long, but it was definitely longer because I feel like they like took their time with it. Like I don't know. I feel like like last year, it wasn't like as long, but also like a lot of people are trying to become like go before 8, so they don't get like um kicked out due to the rules. So they probably are like trying to go before 8, and that's why the lines are longer.
Did anyone stay after 8?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you were there after 8, and you had no problems as far as anyone coming up to you saying, "Hey, are you 18 or older?" To that nature.
No.
So I mean
Okay.
it, if I were a teenager, I would feel some type of way too, because I mean, how many years has the feast been going on, and then all of a sudden you're gonna come to just a halt, and say, okay, if you're not 18 or over, you have to be gone by 8 o'clock. From what I see, and what people, the people that I listen to, some young adults, um, they didn't have any problems, and that's a good thing. Now, when we talk about problems, um, once again, once there's a large mass of people together, in a small area such as the feast, what what precautions do you think they could take to quell or stop fights or whatever? Do you think that they're doing enough, or do you think they can do more?
I think they're doing enough.
You
Yeah,
think
me
they're
too.
doing enough? So
Yeah.
you think the implementation of do you feel safer with the metal detectors and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's definitely helping because now I mean, there are ways. I mean, people figure things out. I mean, you just give them time. But I mean, it makes you feel that much safer knowing that at least they're going above and beyond to implement the metal detectors and try to preserve the safety of everyone that's there. That's important. You want to go places, right, and know that you're going to be safe, right? That's first and foremost. So yeah, everybody feels like they're doing a good job and stuff like that. Now, did anyone have any special shows that they went to, or so I know that they does any? Do you guys
Sugar
pay
Ray.
attention to any of the performers that were there?
Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't there that day, but I know they was there. Like,
Does
one of the
everyone know who
personal
Sugar Ray is?
No.
Yeah, you guys are probably a little too young to know. But
They
yeah.
would know one of his songs though. I
Which
forgot which one it is, but it's well known.
Yeah. But it was a big deal. It was a big deal for
Sugar
to
Ray.
have somebody on that on that level come down to New Bedford. Albeit that you guys might not know who they are, but it was good. So the feast overall, what I'm getting from it is that it was good. The weather held up, and everyone did their
No,
thing.
on
And
Sunday it was bad. It was raining.
well,
A
it
little
stopped.
bit it stopped.
It
Yeah.
stopped. It stopped. Anyone? What was the favorite part about the feast?
The food,
What food?
the Portuguese food.
Oh, well, it's all Portuguese.
Yeah,
It's a
but the
Portuguese
food,
feast.
like, be specific.
It's a
the
Portuguese
food.
feast. Yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah, but like not the like they got the food trucks like near the carnival. I'm talking about like the food, like the Portuguese food.
So
So like the linguiças on the the linguiça on
linguiça,
the Portuguese pops.
the meat on the on the skewers.
I didn't eat that, but
I had that. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, there's sausage.
and then I had the malasadas.
Malasadas.
Yeah, I brought
Okay.
some home to my mom.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
So,
I think I don't know. I liked just interacting with a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen
It
that.
was pretty fun.
yeah, so that's another big thing. I mean, you think about it, right? As you guys are young adults, but think about it, right? If you go to different schools, you might have gone to Keith with people, right?
Yeah.
And they go to New Bedford High, or they might go to Stang, or they might have moved out of the area, and then everybody kind of comes back. It's kind of a melting pot of people. You get to see them, for if for the day, the weekend at some point in time, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's another part of it, another aspect that I really didn't think about. It. You get to see people that you haven't seen or may not have seen all summer, which is cool. Anything else in regards to the feast that you guys may have liked or disliked? No
Drama.
drama
Yeah, I feel like there was always like something going on.
in the way of just people in general.
Yeah, and like
Mm.
honestly, you would see like people you like. Everyone's there, so it's like you're gonna see people from your past, people that you don't want to see as well, and it's just like could be like awkward or weird.
Now, let's talk about that, right? Because that's where a lot of things, a lot of confrontations happen.
Yeah, that's
So as young adults, we know sometimes we don't make the right decisions. Not always. We're always no one's perfect. But as young adults, if you see someone that you had an issue with or whatever the case may be, I think it's important that you think about the repercussions because a lot of times people don't think about it and they're spontaneous. They act right away. And when you do stuff like that, it has long-term repercussions. We witnessed it with, an underage person at the New Bedford Festival. That's something that's going to stick with him for the rest of his life. It's going to stick with him for the rest of his life. being a former correctional officer, I've seen this happen 110 too many times.
Wait, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I don't know if it's true, but like once you turn 18, doesn't that like wipe his record?
No,
That type of offense doesn't?
no.
What happens?
Attempted murder will follow you.
Oh wait, he murdered somebody?
No.
No, he
Attempted.
Attempted
tried.
murder
He
will
tried.
follow you.
Block him.
Yeah.
Bro. Come on.
Attempted murder will follow you. Now, depending on a lot of things. There's a lot of variables that go into it. Depending on what you do in your juvenile, but I've seen cases where people were held and then they were remanded right over to the state once they hit 18, and then they'll finish out. If they get sentenced or whatever the case may be, they hold them over and you go right from a juvenile facility to an adult facility.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. It has long-term effects. So as young adults, you have to stop and pause and think about it, because I'll say it right now. There's going to be people that all right. It's something that every generation tells the next generation. There are going to be people that that are within, before you leave high school, that is going to do something that is going to impact their lives in a negative way. That's just life. It's just life. That's just how it is. You don't want to be that person. You want to be the person that kind of navigates through it and does whatever. But just remember that it was told to me as when I was your age, from some older relatives, parents, so forth and so on. They say, you will experience someone that you may either know, or someone that you may be really close to, that is going to do something that's going to impact them for the rest of their life in a negative way. So like I said, once again, as young adults, when we're in areas such as the feast and you see someone that you may have had issues with, try to avoid it at all costs. Just walk away. Be the better person, because like I said, sometimes it's accidental. You may get into a fight, someone falls, hits their head, and that's it. That's on you. That because you were there, you were involved in it. So sometimes it's just you just have to be the bigger person and say, you know what, I'm going to let this slide and just walk away, and live. Not live, but talk about it another day. Sometimes that's the best alternative. I know it's not always. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes you may be pushed into a corner. But I I look back as obviously as an adult, I've experienced a lot of those things with a lot of my friends, and I was fortunate to navigate through a lot of situations like that. And sometimes you just need to know, and need to know when to say when. That's the most important thing. But yeah, when you're in big crowds like that in the feast, things, they happen, and they happen quickly. Like I said, it's just best to go the other way. And if you see something, if you see someone, they may be trying to seek you out, just go the other way, walk the other way. In the long run, you benefit from it a lot more. Any other things about the feast? No. All right. So if there's nothing left for the feast, the mall, right? The same thing, right? Restrictions. Has anybody experienced any since we last talked about the mall? Have you heard anything? Have you heard anybody getting walked off? Because it's pretty much the same thing. 8 o'clock, right? Weekends. Has anyone heard of anybody or witnessed anybody being walked off due to being under 18?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the overall thing that I'm getting is I think these rules and regulations are being put in place I don't know how what's the limit as far as how they've been tested or you know if it's affected anyone, but they're putting it out there to let the youth know, like, listen, hey, don't do it or else, right? Don't do it or else. Once again, I'm glad to see that no one's been affected by it because, once again, I think that if one person does it, I don't think that everyone should suffer from it. I think that punishing one bad apple, the masses shouldn't be punished for it. So I'm glad to see that's going well. Um, so no one doesn't know anyone or has heard of anyone being affected by that. No,
Nah.
no. All right. All right. So let's talk about school. So obviously, we're what 3 weeks away from school.
Yeah.
Who's looking forward to school? Why?
Well,
Why?
yeah, me
I
too.
don't know. It's just like
So, what year are you going into?
my junior.
Junior season.
Yeah.
It feels good to be an upperclassman, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. You put your time in, right? So yeah, it feels good. Not being called a freshman or a sophomore anymore. You're now an upperclassman. It feels good. So yeah.
Just a little-
Three
You guys are
weeks.
old. Like,
Pretty young.
When's the start date?
September 1st.
September 1st.
Yeah.
Okay. September 1st. Now, okay. So yeah, we're basically a month away from school. Anyone not looking forward to school? Why?
I don't know. I just don't enjoy school.
You just what?
I don't enjoy school.
Listen,
By the way.
I want to tell you
One time.
something.
It's not that bad.
This is what's going to happen, right?
Pretty bad.
You're going to have to go out into the real world, and you're going to be like, damn, I wish I was still in school. Having to pay rent and having to pay all those bills. If I could do all over again, I lived with my parents till I was about 35. No lie. Because, hey, listen,
That's
once you
crazy.
leave school, responsibility is all yours. It's all yours, So enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it while you can. I know it goes by quick, but you gotta try to enjoy it while you can.
Whoa, I felt like I was just a
I
freshman.
know, we're like halfway.
Yeah, that's right. It goes by quick, right?
Yeah.
Before you know it, you'll be getting that diploma, and you'll be walking across the stage, and a new version of you guys is going to be taking place.
That's crazy.
Because now, if you're going to go on to post education, secondary education, if you're going to go on to college. But even with that being said, you're going to be held to a different standard because moving to secondary education, you're not going to have your parents there saying, okay, you got to go to bed or you got to do this. You're going to be on your own, and you're going to be making decisions as a young adult. And once again, there are people who can navigate through it, and there are people who can't. So it's going to start a new chapter. But trust me, enjoy high school while you can. I know all your parents must say it. Enjoy it because once you're done, it's either secondary education or work. And if you ask me, I'd rather be in high school than work. That's just my view. You'll see it differently in 10 years. You'll be saying, wow, I should have listened to him 10 years from now. In regards to school life, what's one of the things you wish teachers understood about students? What's one of the things that you think? Go ahead.
Like, not everybody's life is like different. Like, everyone's life is complicated in their own way, and it's like unique.
Everybody has different circumstances.
Yeah.
Not everybody's created equal, right? Some kids are less fortunate. Some kids have a lot of things going on at home. That's a good point. Basically, you have to. I think teachers, you have to take each individual and put them on their own. On an individual basis. Not just be like, oh, he's a bad apple. You got to know what's going on. Behind the scenes. There could be a lot of factors that's making someone act out or whatever the case may be. Anyone else?
I think teachers should understand that some students learn like not as fast as others.
Yes. Everybody. That's another good point. I think teachers need to be patient. You have to. That's part of their job is to be patient. As an educator, I think that you see different learning levels, and you have to recognize that, and you have to help them. At some point, you have to help them get up to speed if they're not picking it up. Whether it comes in the way of extra help, a little more attention, one-on-one, whatever the case may be. But yeah, another great point. Anyone else? All right. I think we talked about this. Next question. If you could change one rule at your school, what would it be?
No homework. Oh my gosh.
Nah, I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Yo,
No homework?
I don't agree.
It's too much work.
nah.
That is a lot of work.
No
Especially-
homework.
It depends. I
Yes.
don't agree
You got
Why not?
sports.
because sometimes it helps kids.
But then it also like makes kids like
Stressful.
stress.
Yeah. For someone who feels both sides, I still believe we should have. It depends, not a whole lot, but reasonable amount.
I feel like it should be like anything you don't get done in class, you should do for homework.
Yeah, and a lot of people, like a lot of teachers, like say that if you don't get this done, it's homework. But I feel like even like being in ACP, my teachers didn't even give like a lot of homework. It was just something reasonable, or it was like leftover work.
Nah, my teachers.
Every
Yeah,
day.
my teacher gave homework.
I don't know what
I don't-
teachers you have, but
I
I'm
don't
grateful
We had
for
the same
mine.
classes. We had homework.
What
Uh,
and Miss Hartley?
Yes, we had homework.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. She's
So-
the one
Yeah,
teacher
yeah.
that
So you guys feel that there's an excessive amount of homework
Yeah.
that's doled out?
depends.
Didn't it say like
So my thing is, right, obviously you're given a lesson plan, and for reassurance of a teacher that you're grasping it, they're going to want you to go home and do it on your own. I mean, I think that's just part of a learning curve. Now I don't know how if it's excessive to that point, but I think that there should be some homework. I don't think that there should be. It should be to the point where you go home and you're doing it all the way till night. I mean, that's
I mean, yeah.
that's different. But I think once again in a learning, as part of the curriculum, you're taught something, and then you go home and you do it. So that this way, when you return, the teacher sees it and sees if you're doing it correctly. Now, here's where the adjustments come in, right? Anything else? All right. Do you think schools prepare students for real life? Why or why not?
Depends. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, how like the teachers like put it. Like, some teachers they don't really care, and like some other teachers they do.
When you say care, what do you mean by care?
Like, some teachers they just show up to their job like miserable and like they're just there.
Okay. Anyone else want to add to it?
what was the question again?
The question was, do you think schools prepare students for real life? Why or why not?
Yeah.
Well,
Because there's a lot of things that you wouldn't know unless you went to school, like financial literacy.
Yeah, I was just
They
about
teach
to
that?
say that. I was
Yeah, how would
just
you
about
know
to say
like
that.
what to do with your money if you didn't learn about it?
Where
Or
did
how
you
to
teach that?
I like that
those,
class.
you know?
I like that
to
class.
see in school. Oh, that's a good question.
What, sophomore?
Oh, yeah, you didn't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm a freshman, so I don't know if I can enter it. What is it?
What subjects would you like
What subject?
to see in school that you don't currently have?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say basically financial literacy, but I guess that's sophomore year.
Yeah, you
That's
have to have a
sophomore-
literacy
that's
class.
Yeah,
sophomore
but I
Yes.
feel like with financial literacy, like he just teaches one unit on it, and it just got introduced. I feel like they should make that their own class because they need to touch up on it, and they don't go over like stuff that we should have known in the real world like taxes and stuff
Yeah.
like that, credit cards, all that type of
Right.
stuff.
Bank accounts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a lot of
Rough
people don't
idea.
know about that. I don't know much about that, and
know a
I
lot
feel
about
like everybody needs to learn about that.
So they should make it like a class.
Yeah, I feel
agree,
like
yeah.
they should make
I'm
it
pretty
like.
sure we do have that class, but you have to be in like a certain algebra.
Economics,
No.
yeah. Nah, I had economics, but it's only like it's not like a class. It's just like a
It's just like they
gym.
touch up on it.
Yeah.
Like it's just not like
Yeah,
a real
quick.
type thing.
But yeah, like it should be like an actual class you go to.
We should have like a subject where we learn about Bitcoin. It's like the world right now.
Bitcoin. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
That's-
I
I
remember.
put $5 into it. It's like down so much.
Yeah, I remember my Mr. Rodriguez talking about stocks.
Trading. So
Yeah.
basically like trading and doing different stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like stocks.
Yeah, my
I
teacher.
never touched up on it though.
Yeah.
I don't really
touched
have
up on the
I
stocks.
think that's a great idea. I think something in the way of financial literacy
Or like
with-
business.
with where
Business
you
tech.
start off with basic knowledge of okay
How to
how to open a bank account,
Mm-hmm.
the different bank accounts that there are, checking accounts, different stuff like that, up to and including finances, learning how to literally pay your money. Credit cards, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Credit cards are huge. So you guys won't. One of the first things you're going to experience when you go to, when you get ready to go to post education, meaning college, whoever decides to go to college, you're going to go to college, and the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to have these companies that are there that are going to be willing to give you credit cards. Now, a lot of you probably don't have, you might have some credit, but minimal credit. They're going to offer you credit. There are a lot of people, as soon as they get credit cards, they go nuts. They
Go
think,
spend.
they think spend.
But you
Not
get
knowing
paid
that,
back.
not knowing that it's 26%, 27% on the purchase. So I think that would be a good class. Knowing, learning about credit cards, the dangers, because let's face it, if you do, if you go wild and you screw up your credit, it's tough to fix your credit once you screw it up. It takes a while. So I think that would be good. The dangers and pitfalls of credit cards, as well as what someone said to talk about trading with bitcoins and stuff like that. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, like talking to my friends that I go to like New Bedford High, they have like fun classes like photography. Like I feel like that would be cool to have like kind of like a break class like that. Like I feel like everything there's like learn. When in New Bedford High they have like a class like where they take photos.
Yes,
You still
photography.
learn,
Those are electives.
Yeah, I know, but like that's fun. Like
No. I know, but you got to remember too. I mean, do you? I don't know what the curriculum is at both. As far as elective classes, is everything predicated off of shops? Like, if you have a shop, you can only take this. Is there anything that you can't, is it all based and geared to shop oriented?
Yeah, like was
get
it
related
related?
this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do get that this year.
So yeah, so in New Bedford High they have what they call electives. What you just mentioned, photography, I took while I was there. It's they have like graphic arts.
Yeah, I feel like that they
they
should
have,
have that. That's fun.
audio and AV and all that stuff. It's just the nature of the school that you're in. I don't know. Maybe at some point they'll maybe add into. I know what we just talked about. So we talked about moving on into the real life, into the real world. They have what they call Wheeler's Rest there. It's a restaurant in which the students run.
Really?
Yes. So what happens is it's a restaurant that they open. What happens is the first couple of months you learn obviously how to
Where's it?
what's that
Where is it?
in New Bedford High School.
Oh, in the school.
In New Bedford High School, so you learn basically how to run a restaurant. You keep your own books. Everybody gets assigned a position. One day you would be a cook. One day you would be a prep. One day you would be a waiter. One day you would be a dishwasher. One day one month one person would be a manager. Then you all flop until everyone does it. When you're a manager, you have the responsibility of ordering all the food, literally going down to the cafeteria, going down, ordering all the food. You have to take control of the books, everything, everything. So they teach you all that. It's an elective, so it's something that you can take on the side. Go ahead.
We have like a cafe in our school, but that's like run by like the culinary kids.
Yeah.
They should make food for us.
Yeah, they don't like.
Like,
It's
So
regular.
the good thing, I don't know if they still do it. The seniors were able to when they had basically study periods. I don't know. It's been 40 years since I've been in high school, but I don't know. But I know when I was going to school, the seniors, when you had a study period, you were allowed to go and get something to eat in the study period.
It's only for teachers.
Yeah.
So
That sucks.
that was that.
Sucks.
That's what it is for. It is meant for teachers, but they gave the seniors a little leeway, and you were only during certain hours. Though I believe it was like 10 to 11. So it used to close, and then it would reopen after 12 to the teachers who had who wanted to get lunch or whatever the case, and it was all reduced price, of course. But yeah, you basically ran a restaurant. That was part of the curriculum. It was fun.
Also, they told us that it was like a rumor that like either when we leave or the year that we like graduate, they're gonna create a bear block where we get to like go to any teacher to like finish up work.
Yeah, that's good.
Because they're like removing like what is it called?
The strats.
Yeah, because we don't have MCAS
MCAS,
no
yeah.
more, so they're gonna make it a bear block.
So your beer block was the equivalent to our study,
Yeah, but
which was the same thing.
Yeah.
So you used to have one class. There were 8 periods, and one of those 8 periods was considered a study class. And in that study, you could seek out extra help. You could go to the math lab, to the reading center, or you could just go. It was just a big class where you could do your homework there, and just take advantage of that one period. So I think that's a good idea. I think it's a good
yeah,
idea.
because I feel like Strats is pointless.
Yeah,
like it's
no,
just an
that's-
extra class, and like we don't have like MCAS. Well, we still have it, but it's just like pointless because it doesn't count. So like, why even have the Strats? Like it's just like extra.
This one's a
Who is
big
that?
one. All right. How much time do you think teenagers spend on social media each day?
Summer, I feel like around 8 hours.
More than that.
More is
18
crazy.
hours.
18? You
That's
spent
like
18
your whole
hours.
day.
18 hours.
But like I can do stuff while on.
You're like this.
So you can multitask.
I've done quite a bit too. I don't know about 18, but
18 is wild.
Yeah,
I'd
you
say,
can check
I
on
would say
your
like
phone.
8.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
shows
you
like
can.
your
18.
That's-
That's more than 3 hours of your
Let me
day.
see this.
like I don't know. I do a lot of things. I just put my phone.
Everyone should check
Watch it.
yours.
Now you be doom scrolling.
How do you check it?
You gotta go to like your settings.
That- that's,
Yeah, I
that's a long.
What is it
time.
called?
18,
What were we
18
just talking about?
Screen
What
time?
were we talking about?
Yeah.
I would if you would have said maybe like
What were we
10.
just talking
Oh, I
about?
lied.
MCAS?
It's 8 hours, not 18.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's better.
On MCAS,
Yeah,
if
can
you
check
get like
the
a
phone,
certain
the phone will
score.
tell you.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
I
get-
did get a scholarship.
Yeah.
8 hours is 8 hours.
what is the thing
I
called?
mean, you got to remember, you
Oh,
you
no.
you guys
That's
are
like
social media kids.
You can-
So
No, you can
Where is it?
scroll up.
Keep focus. Keep focus over here. Keep focus on
No,
What's it
we're
called?
trying
My
to finish
school,
screen time.
my school nativity. When I was in like 6th grade, they did something with stocks, or it was like 6th or 7th grade. They did something with stocks where it was like it was fake money, and we like bought portfolio. Whoever won got candy or something like that. And I remember that's what got me into like doing a little bit of stocks, and I won.
Yeah, you make it competitive. That's good. But yeah, I think that I think you guys basically are social media babies. I think that basically when you guys were born, you knew how to swipe left and swipe.
That's crazy. I don't know about that.
Oh, it's true.
I'd have a phone that's like. Never mind. That's not,
I
never mind.
didn't have
You might
phone
incriminate
either,
yourself.
but-
I'd have a phone. I'd have like a phone that I could call someone until like 10.
I had
Did
a
you have a
phone when
tab?
I was like
No.
7 or 8.
Did you have a tablet? No.
Nah, I didn't have mine.
I
until
did.
later.
I had like a little phone that you could play games on, but they would take it from me. Like
Yeah.
what?
So what do you think? What do you think is worse? Do you think social media is worse, or video games like
Social media.
Fortnite?
Social
Social media.
Social
media
media.
is worse?
Yeah.
I feel like YouTube Shorts for the little kids are bad. My brother's always on that. It's like his
My
TikTok.
sister's
It's basically
on
his
it,
TikTok.
Help me out with this one. So
Farm likes stuff.
I see a lot of little kids. Like YouTube is their thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they can't have TikTok. Their parents probably don't let them have TikTok. And YouTube is on everything. Like automatically on your phone.
Yes,
It's automatically on a
it's
TV,
everything,
so it's
yes.
easy for them to
It's
learn
easy
it.
access.
Yes.
So yeah, I see that a lot. I see a lot of kids on YouTube. I know, like once again, this is a different generation, so you're gonna find different things. But who here? How long do you think you could be separated from your phone without getting anxiety?
What do you mean by
I could look
anxiety?
A couple hours, maybe.
Hour.
I mean,
can go a
we're
long time.
forced to with school.
Wait, am I,
I mean,
wait,
no,
what?
no,
Will I be
no.
with my friends or no?
No,
Like,
no.
Just by yourself.
Just you or yourself. So at your own leisure. I'm not saying someone taking it,
Oh.
physically taking it away.
Your phone or everything, like
your phone.
PS5.
Your phone.
Just
Your
our
phone?
phone? So we can have an iPad?
Oh my
Oh
god.
No,
That's
basically-
funny.
I have an iPad.
He's basically trying to get at like how can you go? How long?
How
can you
long
go
Without
social media?
electronics.
Without your phone.
Yeah, like electronics,
like
social
on an
media.
average basis.
I could probably be
Or,
like
something.
a-
not
Like a
not
couple
screen time.
hours.
I could probably do like a couple of days. I feel like
Couple of days.
Oh no.
Wow.
I don't need my
Are you
phone.
lying?
A couple hours.
What?
Are you lying?
No, I could do like 2-3
I
days.
think I
I'm
could
not
go
not
there.
like 5, but 2-3. I feel like I could do.
there. I think
Yeah.
I
A
Yeah.
day, I could do like
like-
2-3.
I think I could have a day. Just, but I don't know about.
I don't know,
I have a lot of siblings also, so I could just like go to school with them.
Nah, especially it's like it just separates you from like everyone, so it's like I feel
Yeah.
like it'll be easier.
All right, so I think this one you guys should really be in tone with this one. What's the biggest misconception adults have about social media?
Simpler terms.
What is that?
Simpler terms.
That is,
So what do you think that we misunderstand about social media?
that not everything on social media is like bad.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
that's good.
So yeah, okay. I think so. I think a lot of parents say that because once again, your generation is always attached, if not with a phone, a tablet, and a lot of what you learn is what you might see. So I think that's where the misunderstanding comes in. It's like, oh, you must have learned it on social media,
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
I feel like you can learn a lot. Like I learn a lot on TikTok, like cooking, news, everything. Like
Well, it
that's
is
where I get like
educational.
yeah.
It depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, but like you build your For You page. So like whatever you watch, that's kind of what you like.
So yeah, I mean, parents, they might say, oh, they might have picked this up from social media because they're always on the phone, they're always on their laptop, they're always, on their tablet, and it's just one of those things. Anyone else want to add to that? No. What's the app of choice?
What's the app
TikTok.
of choice?
What app?
I feel like
TikTok.
TikTok because you can do like a lot on TikTok except for call. I feel like
TikTok.
TikTok.
I like TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every other app is like kind of like communication. Like how you
TikTok
talk
or
to
TikTok
people.
or Instagram.
Yeah, I was about to say Instagram.
Because Instagram is like mainly
they
the
have
feed
reels on there
that you
too.
want. Yeah, I like Instagram
I don't go on Instagram. I like TikTok.
because can't you call on
Yeah.
Instagram through
Yeah.
Messenger?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do everything on
You can
Instagram.
go on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
But
Or you can do the same
TikTok.
thing on Snapchat. You have like the little Snapchat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
know, but,
then
like,
what are you gonna watch for feed?
Spotlights? Who watches Spotlights?
Yeah.
Plus it's like
I don't know,
Yeah.
but like still.
I'm gonna throw a
That
monkey
was-
wrench at you guys. I know, obviously, you guys don't. Maybe somebody might know about this, but before TikTok, before
Musically.
Instagram, before all this stuff. No.
Wait.
There was something called MySpace.
I heard about that. Like all the old people use that.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
It was
I
yeah.
thought he was gonna say like musically.
Well, no, there was something
That's
called
it, again.
MySpace,
That's it, again.
right? And it was prior to TikTok, Facebook, and all these other social media. That was the main. That was like the prototype of what it was prior to all this stuff.
What was it? You just texted people on it?
No, it was just like pretty much just like Facebook, and you used to be able to have what they call a top five, your top 5 friends.
Oh, it's
right?
on Snapchat.
And then you used to be able to put music on your page. So when someone jumped on your page, your song would play.
Oh, that's
funny.
tough. I like that.
That's corny.
That's like the kind of on Instagram with the notes.
yeah, it's like
So I mean, I did read something that it might be making a comeback. So
yeah.
MySpace?
It's not
Yes.
gonna.
Is it?
Wait, when
Is
back?
it still an app?
well, it went out a long time ago.
Oh.
But the founder is a guy called Tom. So you guys can look it up later. Don't look it up now. And as soon as you joined, he was your first friend, and he was the inventor.
Oh, so he had a whole bunch of followers.
Yes. So as soon as you joined, he was your first friend automatically. You would already
So
automatically.
you could talk to him.
Yeah.
What
It's
the
like
hell?
automated though, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you could branch out and get your, make friends just like you do on any of the other social media platforms. But it's supposed to be making a comeback. This one's an interesting one. How do you guys deal with stress during your school year? What do you do to relieve your
Sleep.
stress?
Eat.
Do you go for walks? Do you
Listen to music.
Do you listen to music? Do you take a time out, go in a room, meditate? How do you guys deal with stress?
Sleep and music.
Playing basketball,
That's an outlet.
working out.
Working out is another one.
Music.
Music, it's an alternative, right? Yeah. Anything else?
You guys don't do nothing?
Scroll on TikTok.
That's crazy.
Nah, I don't really know.
Like watch a movie, show?
I just
Yeah.
I just try to take
Chilling.
I try to be
I
away
just
from
go to sleep.
what's causing it. Like, take a break.
All right. So, with that being said, if you see someone struggling with anxiety or dealing with something, how would you, as a friend, how would you go about dealing with it?
Talk
If,
to
you, like if someone was having a problem, or how would you go about dealing with it? Would you talk to them? Would you seek out, maybe talk to a parent, someone in school, a guidance counselor, a coach? What's usually your go-to?
I'll talk to them. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like a hangout. So.
Yeah. Like get their mind off things and like.
Yeah, it's you'll be surprised if someone's dealing with something. A lot of people are, some people aren't talkers. They don't want to talk. They might just want to hang out with somebody, or just have be around companionship with your boys or your girls, whatever the case may be. Something simple, and you'll be surprised just just knowing that one person would, reaching out, what it could do for that person, you know, um, you know, small things sometimes mean a lot. Small things mean a lot. Um, what do you guys want to do after high school? Anyone want to? Anyone want to go to college afterward?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to college for basketball. Yeah.
Everybody wants to go to college.
I want to like do school, but through the military.
That's interesting.
You actually want to go in the military?
If done
That's
correctly, you can have your whole school paid for. If done correctly, you can have. There's a lot of benefits that the services give as well. Um, you just need to seek them out and use them to your advantage, and you can do really well. I have a lot of friends that have done that and have done really well for themselves. So yeah, that's an excellent way of thinking. The traditional way of just going to college and stuff like that. Now, where everybody here is going to be a junior, correct?
No.
Wait,
Sophomore.
Okay. All right. For the juniors, have you started to think about colleges?
Kind of.
Not,
Cute.
not like
Not
This
You guys
is,
don't have a lot of time left.
I will say this for you juniors. This is your time. Okay. You need to start thinking about what obviously what you want to do and where you want to go to college, because the process literally should be when you're a junior, not when you're a senior, because when you're a junior you have options, a lot more options than you're going to have than what you are a senior. You got to take into account the financial side of it, geographical, if you're going to move across the country or out of state, whatever the case is. And there's a lot of things that go with that. Financial responsibility from your parents, scholarships. That's another thing. Seek out all and any scholarships. There's a lot of community scholarships around here. Small ones, but every dollar helps. If you get a $1,500 scholarship, $2,500 scholarship, that pays off books. That's a lot. That's extra money that's going to be able to stay in your pocket. Start seeking out scholarships. It helps a lot. It really does. There are a lot of them here. A lot of different organizations within the city that give out scholarships. Reach out to your guidance counselors. Reach out to your teachers. Ask. We often hear the dumbest question is the question that doesn't get asked, right? So yes, ask. Be very straightforward with it, and don't feel like you're not doing enough. Always ask. But this is your year. This is when you should really be focused in on on what you're going to do. So by the time your senior year comes, you can concentrate on get that decision out of the way, and then you can concentrate on just your school year, and not have to worry about, oh my God, what am I going to do? Where am I going? And do I have to get my my letter of acceptance in, or this or that? Oh, my financial aid, is it going to be there? If you have that all in place, by the end of your junior year, going into your senior year, it'll make life so much easier. So yeah, that's just something to think about. Does anyone listen to like old school music in here?
Like
Yeah.
old R&B.
yeah.
Old anything, like
Yeah.
old music. So
Yeah.
what do you guys listen to? What would be your choice of music? Like
No.
Chris Brown, Trey Songz.
anyone else?
Like it has to be old, yeah.
Any old school. It could be R&B. It
Yeah.
could be hip hop. It could be reggaeton.
Yeah.
Miguel,
Oh yeah.
What?
But he's not really old.
pretty kind of old some songs.
Who?
He's not talking about
Um,
The like singer Miguel?
Yes.
I love
Any-
that. I love him. I love all his
Who?
songs.
Miguel.
Like how? What was it? Sure Thing, right?
Yes.
That guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song. Oh my goodness. And then John Legend, I love him too.
John Legend.
There's another person.
Anyone like
Mario.
any old school rap artists?
Lil Wayne.
What?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Mm.
No.
You guys don't like
Older.
Lil Wayne?
Tupac is not bad. I like Tupac.
He said not bad.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Not bad. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, being I DJ and I do parties and stuff like that, and I've done quite a few vote functions, and I do get requests for songs that are 2000s and some late 90s too. So not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
I like that one song "In a Dream" by Raquel.
In a Dream.
Yeah, that song's good.
So I did a live interview with her about 3 months ago.
Oh damn.
She was at Westport, Whites of Westport, and they did she was one that they did a benefit show for one of the old school artists. But yes, I did an interview with her.
Lil Susie too. She's not bad.
Little Susie.
Yeah.
So you like the freestyle music?
Yeah. Nah, yo, you gotta hear it, bro.
You like he likes the freestyle. That's all freestyle music. They call it freestyle. A lot of it was done in the dance era, basically, which led up just shortly thereafter the breaking and the popping and all that stuff. They called it freestyle. It was a mix between like upbeat dance music and almost like I won't say alternative music, but around in and around that. It's good. Short lasted though. It didn't last long. It had a run maybe of about 5 years, and then it was pretty much done. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna go.
Like girl music too.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna ask you some either ors and just answering. Sneakers or Crocs?
Sneakers.
Nobody likes Crocs.
Yes.
I like Crocs. That's all I have. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
wait a
That
second. I'm confused.
I feel like Crocs died out.
Yeah, I
confused.
did.
Nah, there's not.
I'm confused.
I've been wearing Crocs
So-
everywhere.
So I see a lot of guys walking into practice with Crocs.
Because it's just a comfy shoe like slides.
So
Nah, we don't
It-
pull up to practice with. You have to pull up to practice with shoes. You got to.
yeah, you can't wear your sneakers not to the court. You gotta wear something
Coach, you
different.
would be
You
like,
don't wear what you wear on the street. That's the rule.
No, like when you're like
The basketball
going to a
shoes?
game or like going to practice, you gotta keep your feet warm. So you gotta keep your shoes on. So then when you get there,
What?
I wish
Yeah.
some of my players had that rule. They're walking out there with Crocs in December.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then your feet is cold, and when you're on the bus, you're cold the whole time. So you gotta like keep your feet warm.
What the
I
heck?
don't know.
got
The
it.
girls' team did not do that. They walked in whatever they wanted.
I see a lot of the boys
Or like
and girls
shoes.
wearing those. What are they called?
Uggs.
Birks.
Birkenstocks.
Yeah, I just got some.
That was a fire though.
Yeah, they are.
I see a lot of them wearing that with socks, which makes no sense. What do I know?
No, it does make sense.
In the winter,
Yeah, they could be a comfy shoe to wear like in the winter just with socks.
you might as well wear slides.
Yeah, they wear slides too.
But I'm saying, all right, texting or FaceTime.
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 What do you say?
Actually, yeah. Nah.
What do you say?
But it depends on the
Texting or
person.
FaceTime.
FaceTime.
Rap or R&B?
R&B.
R&B.
That's not
Rap.
rock.
R&B.
He looked with the eyes like
R&B.
Rap.
R&B.
Netflix.
Not to put you on,
Netflix
bro.
or Hulu?
I don't
Netflix.
I don't know.
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix
Net,
for
I
sure.
feel like some of the shows that I watch are on Hulu, but Netflix for the movies. I
Nah,
feel like.
Netflix got like everything. Like when it's popping, like it can have a good.
Have you watched
stuff.
72 Hours? The ones with Kevin Hart in it? I've been watching the movies recently.
I seen
So
it.
funny. Oh my
I need to
goodness.
watch it. I seen it on my.
It's so
recent-
funny. And
I
then
did
what's it
watch
called?
actually. It's recommended.
Ride Along. That was on it too with Kevin
That
Hart
one
and
was
Ice
good.
Cube. It was really
Yeah, that one
funny.
was good.
I don't know why. Kevin Hart's been in a lot of the movies on Netflix recently.
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Ooh,
Pizza.
hold on.
Like the hard shell tacos?
Tacos.
Tacos in general.
No,
Like,
pizza.
Actually, nah. Yeah, tacos.
I feel like a good
yeah,
taco.
nah,
Yeah, a good
I might
taco.
have to go with tacos. I don't know. I'm a big like.
Mexican.
Yeah,
Depends what type
like,
of taco. Though.
I got Mexican in my blood. I'm just saying.
Early bird or night owls?
Early
Night
bird.
owl.
Oh my goodness.
Night
I wake
owl.
up so early.
Night.
It's not even
Nah,
funny.
Early bird.
Early bird,
I can't
yes.
stay up and like.
I fall asleep like easily. I don't know, but I wake up like at 6 a.m. I don't know.
I
I
wake
don't
up
know.
at 7, but like
and you
Yeah,
get
I
your-
just like
I
naturally
see
wake
that.
up early. I don't know why. I can't.
Yeah, you
So-
get your day started like.
Yeah, I like
earlier.
that. Yeah.
So your day feels longer. Like if I
That's
wake
not
up at like 11 or 12, I feel like my day's ruined.
Yes, I feel like
I
that.
feel like my day's
I
ruined.
feel
That's why
like
I'm
that too, but I just can't take myself to wake up that early. Unless
What?
it's needed. Unless it's needed.
I can't go back to sleep after
Like
like
today I
7.
woke up at 11. So
What?
that's crazy.
Wow.
went-
I woke up
I
at
was asleep
6:30.
at 3 o'clock.
I wake up at.
I mean, if I
wake
don't
up-
have nothing to do,
Yeah,
why do I gotta
man.
wake up?
Yeah, I have to wake up so early because the practices are at 7, so I have to wake up at 6:30 anyways. But like on the weekend, I just wake up at 6:30.
It's like a
I
habit
can't-
now.
Yeah,
Like,
now it is. Yeah.
But you also get more time like to do things.
Yeah, I
like-
feel because after my practice, I might have another workout, but after that, it's just you have the rest of the day to
Yeah.
work, to do anything.
I play video games.
All right.
What?
What
do
Video games.
How you guys doing?
Play video games. Wow.
I got a couple of questions here, but I don't like them. What's your dream vacation?
I got a few.
Yeah, me too.
Italy. I want to go to Italy.
Yeah, Italy.
I was just about to say
Yeah,
that.
I want to go to Italy.
Or Dubai.
This
I've
is
seen
very
Greece. I've
topical.
seen some things in Greece that looks nice.
Yo,
Greece?
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's like the
I-
White Houses or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I do want to go to Greece too.
Just the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Yeah, I went to
That's
Dominican. It was nice.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to go there
going
again.
in like 2 weeks. I can't wait.
Rome.
Yeah, Rome,
I've seen that. Yeah.
As young adults, what is your biggest fear? It could be anything. What is your biggest fear?
Fear.
Dying.
Fear-
Failing.
Feeling?
Yeah.
I agree. Failing.
All right.
Anyone else?
Or just like not picking the right like choices. Like even like with college, like there's so many choices. Like how do you know like which one to go to? Or like if you pick the right choice or anything like that. I don't know.
You can't be scared to fail.
Nah,
Mhm.
You're gonna
Think with a
fail.
positive mindset.
Yeah, you gotta. That's where you like build.
I thought that was what your fear was.
Hmm?
You were
Yeah,
saying- you
Nah,
you
were
I
should
said
scared.
know-
agree. Then I had to think about it. Yeah, I had to think about it.
I mean, yeah, you gotta fail to learn.
Yeah, you gotta.
But
learn.
like I don't know, I'm not really talking about that.
yeah, you gotta. In order to succeed, you gotta.
Fail.
You gotta.
All right.
That's quotes.
We'll start with Mike, and then we'll go forward. This is a question for you guys. Okay?
He's a
So let's start with you first. One word your friends would use to describe you. One word. Just one word.
I already know mine.
energetic.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say energetic.
Energetic.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
No, about you.
Oh.
About you. You're energetic. Yeah.
What do you got? AJ?
Handsome.
What do you got, AJ?
I don't.
You call it. What do you think your friends? One word. What do you think?
Cocky.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Yeah, I see that. I see.
Oh
that.
my
I see
goodness.
that. I see that.
Literally.
I see it.
Adrian,
Right.
push him on the floor, knock him up.
Like the mother of the group.
That's not one word.
Just a mother.
Mother hen.
Yeah, because I'm always like worried and like I always like try and plan stuff out and like make sure everybody's safe and everything like that. Especially because I have a car, so I drive everybody around.
Okay. Chris,
Respectful.
respectful.
Oh boy.
Hilarious.
No one says that.
That's a good one.
No.
That's a good one.
Like,
Light skin.
yeah.
I was thinking that
So-
for tomorrow.
Like, what?
You know what's crazy, right? So when I say one word, you already know what your prototypical type is. You already know who you are.
Okay.
You already know who you are, right? So you're creating your own pathway. So there's a lot of other words that are going to be used to describe you, but you already know who you are, all right? So that's a good thing, all right? Not everybody. There's some kids that are probably they're like a little reserved, but if you're saying it, you are probably living it. That's your your makeup. But so at least you know a little something about yourself. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
A lot of people they don't know. They're at loss for words. Like what am I or whatever. But you're confident. You give the answers and and a lot of people. I hear a lot of responses. Yes, that's you. Yes, that's you. So you know who you are. Another question. What type of events would you like to see here in the city for youth, such like for you guys? What type of events would you like to see in the city of New Bedford that is catered to the youth?
Wait, I have a question.
You're gonna ask a question of a question?
Wait, no, but like no, yeah, but like it's related to this. Are they still doing like reggae, or are they just stopping it?
Reggae on the beach, yes. That will be the last
But
Sunday
what?
of the month.
Yeah, but I
What is
remember
it?
they did it
They
like
used to have 3 of them. The funding for it has gone away. So they at this point in time they are only funded to do 1 at the present
Oh, I
time.
like that. Wait, so what's the end of the month?
You can click it.
It'll be the last Sunday in August. I believe it's.
Oh, I wanna go. What the heck?
30th?
You be listening to reggae a lot.
you never been?
No.
Wow,
I didn't even know it was a thing. I think my
Really?
dad, he might have told me that like once.
Yeah, so it'll be
I don't know.
August 30th.
it's fun. There's like a lot of vendors, food, music. Yeah, drama.
What beach is that?
It's always drama.
At
South
West
Beach.
Every event.
South End Beach. So what type of events? This is. I mean, people are watching, and maybe someone may hear it and talk about it. What type of events would you like to see here in the city of New Bedford that caters to you guys, the youth? What would you like to see? I'm sure you guys would like to see something.
I need to think about this enough. I guess.
Say the question one more time.
What type of events would you like to see here in the city of New Bedford that caters to youth, to you guys?
Oh, to youth. That's a good question, but like I don't know it.
Nothing? No one's got nothing?
I feel like whatever it might be, there would still be like drama. Like I was gonna say like a youth like maybe like party or get together, but like no one would do that
Yeah.
because like not everybody gets along and there's like a lot of drama. So I don't know if I can think of anything.
So you could have something that's geared to that, like a no drama night.
And then what if there's drama?
What did they say? Like leave the drama at home or leave the. What am I talking about? You know what I'm talking about? It was like a World Cup something. That was funny. They said leave.
I mean, you have to try to break the cycle somewhere. I know that there's a lot of there's a lot of tension between certain groups or sides of the cities, but at some point in time you have to break the cycles. The cycle has to be broken, and in order for it to be broken, once again, I heard someone say it. If you fail, you might fail 10 times, but maybe you might succeed one time. And you never know, right? So I think like a no drama night, or all positive vibes.
Maybe
something
like
that.
like with the drive-in movie theaters, they have like the
Oh
big
my-
screens. Like if they did a big movie night.
I was gonna say. I literally.
That's a good.
I
was
literally
gonna say
gonna
that.
say like a drive-in movie theater, like what they used to do like back in the day. So like
No, they
we
still
understand
have
now.
that, but it's just like far. And that's
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
go to Rhode Island for that.
But
But yeah, no, that's a great idea.
like at the beach too, I feel like that'd be
Yeah, that
nice.
would be cool.
Like what they did for the was a World Cup, like something like that.
Watch
A
parties.
watch party for like
Yeah.
anything, like a movie or something like that.
I think a great idea would be like a teen night out.
Yeah.
Where once again it would be in a park. You could start off with letting people come up like an open mic type of thing, where you could do where you could display your talents if if you're spoken word, if you're dancers, singers, whatever the case may be. Display your talents, go out there, then have some food with some music, and then culminated with a big 100-foot screen with the movie night, something simple like that. I think that would be great. Once again, I mean, you guys miss a lot because when we were younger, we used to have what they called 3 affairs, and you see how the Portuguese feast does it for 4 days.
Yeah.
We used to have multiple events like that. There would be one that would be at the Elks. There would be one all the way down the south end off of Route 18, at the YA, which is these clubs are no longer there. The YA and United Surf. It'd be 3 nights of vendors, food, music, pageants. That's what they had. They had pageants. That's what they were called. So they would have girls going, having different Miss whatever the case, Miss Kate Verdian or whatever. And they would have those. They would have them for 3 nights, and they would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they would have, like I said, one in the West End, one in the South End. They actually used to have a couple of them because the band club used to have them too. But because of the temperature in the city, you're not, it hasn't been able to materialize in that way. But I think something in the way of what I said with a teen night out, no drama or whatever, everybody chill or something entitled with that, something positive where people could come together, youth can come together and maybe just have a good night out, and celebrate positiveness, you know, and everybody, should reinforce it. If you see something boiling, once again, hey, chill. This is a positive event. We want to have this. We want and moving forward. This could be the start of something that could be done annually, biannually. To the point where monthly, whatever the case may be. But it has to start somewhere. Like I said, sometimes you have to. And yes, we have a great group of peers right here, where you guys could be the the spokespeople for it. Could go out and lay the groundwork, and there's nothing better to hear it from your peers. I mean, as adults, we could tell you everything, but you're kind of like, yeah, nobody really wants to listen to the adults. But it sounds better when it's coming from your peers. I'd rather have it coming, from the left to the right than someone above me, right? But yeah, it starts with you guys. And if you want to make change, if you want to make change amongst the youth, it's the youth that are going to make the difference, not the adults, because we could plan things 100 times, 200 times, or whatever, but ultimately it's the youth that have to make the change. So, something to think about, guys. Something to think about it.
Are you guys interested?
Yeah.
You guys put it together. And
Oh.
You have backing.
That's right.
You have us.
That's right. Listen,
I feel like the movie thing is a good
Yeah,
idea.
you have
a movie on the beach. Like
you
one of
have
the-
a
would
very
love
strong support system
blanket
here.
big project.
You have a very strong support system here, and you could reach out, and we have a lot of outlets in which we could get people together, get different sponsors to do things. but once again, you guys, you need to get the ball rolling. We know a lot of people, and we could, ultimately make it happen. But we need you guys, the youth, to plant the seed, and then bring it to us, and then we can go from there. We could all have a forum, get together, and make it happen. And I think it's long overdue and long needed, truthfully. Um, but once again, you guys got to take the initiative. I think we're doing a good thing here. We're getting out and speaking and podcasting. I know you guys are like podcast, but talking, just small talk like this, you'll be surprised how many people this will resonate. It hits a lot of people, and it just all of a sudden you get people popping up with ideas, and before you know it, phone calls are being made, emails are being sent, and it's like, hey, let's get it going. But yeah, you guys are the ones that we need to make it happen. Talk to your friends, talk to everyone, and there's a lot of different things, you know, in what you can do. I mean, you could turn it into, you can incorporate basketball tournaments. You could do a lot of things: 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 5-on-5, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of things in how you can incorporate it. But you guys are the future, right? You guys started. The kids now that are the incoming kids that are that are in middle school, and the freshmen, they look forward to it. Now they, once you guys leave, they take over, and it just rolls over and it rolls over, and eventually it becomes big. And it's good to see, to know that it's something that you started, and you were a part of. It's a good feeling. So yeah. With that being said, anyone got anything to say before we sign off? No.
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed. That's right. That's right. Stay blessed. Every day's a blessing. Don't ever take it for granted. Don't ever take it for granted. Because there are some people who didn't wake up today, all around the world, for one reason or another. So yes, stay blessed. Be thankful, and everybody have a great start of the new year. And hopefully, I look forward to working with you guys in the future. And we need to talk about all this stuff going on, moving forward. All right.
All right.
All right. With that being said, we're going to sign off, and we hope to see you sometime in the fall. All right. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.